You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM.
KCAA, Loma Linda.
Hello and welcome to Let's Go Shopping with Bev. This show brought to you by Starflight Entertainment. Music by Dr. Bombay and the Blue Machine Band. Song title, Living in Paradise. Now here's Bev.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm glad everybody is tuning in because, boy, do we have a show for you today. And get your paper and pencils ready or your crayons, magic marker, whatever you write with. And when you hear all this good information, instead of writing and driving at the same time, pull off at the side of the road for you don't get into trouble or you don't get a ticket or anything like that. And the other thing I want to bump out really quick, if you are out doing your early shopping for the holidays, you picked the right day. Everybody in the nation is having sales going on. And remember, wear comfortable shoes, have something good to eat, and go to Starbucks. You should see all the good stuff they have, all the different flavored coffees for the fall, all the teas that they have, sandwiches, you name it. So go into a Starbucks, make yourself happy. And first we'd like to say hello to Joe. Hi, Joe. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
And Joe is our board op today. And Joe, I see the light a flashing. Who's on the line?
Okay, we got Robert from the Autumn Fest on line 13.
Hey, Robert. How you doing?
Good, Bev. Thanks for having me again.
You're welcome. And let's tell all of the listeners, let's go back in time a couple of weeks or a week ago, and let's talk about the fantastic Autumn Fest that happened in Yucaipa.
Sure. Yeah, Bev, it was a great weekend. It started on Friday with the last of our farmers market evenings, Friday evening at 6, and it went all the way until 10 p.m. And it was the first day also of our Autumn Fest. And those who attended enjoyed live entertainment by Band of Brothers. Of course, our fruits and vegetable vendors who were out there, and as well as some merchandise vendors and plenty of kids' activities. With jumpers and a carnival and food vendors as well. So lots of activities were going on, and I know everyone who attended had a great time on Friday.
Now, Robert, we're having a little difficulty hearing you. Could you speak up a little bit for us, please?
Sure, I'll do my best.
Okay.
So, yeah, Friday was a great evening. Everyone had a great time. It was full of energy. The weather actually cooperated, which is always a plus.
Robert, I'm going to break in. There was something wrong with one of the phone lines. We're going to hang up, and Joe is going to call you rep back.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, stand by, honey. He'll call you rep back, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And while Joe is doing that, the phones went a little dingy. I think we still have some witch and goblins flying around in the air playing with all these phone lines. I even had trouble with my phones today. So while we are waiting for this other phone call to be made, let's get back to the holiday shopping. I went into Stater Brothers in Vons. Their turkeys will be delivered in the middle of this week. So, again, do your shopping early so you can enjoy all the holidays. And they have everything. They even have pumpkins hanging around. And I think we got them back. Okay, Robert, are you there?
I am, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's continue. All right, and what I noticed about being there and doing the Autumn Fest with you, all the children, how much fun that they had.
They did, yeah, absolutely. It was truly a family event and lots of stuff for the kids to do.
They did, and did you see a lot of the children were dressed in the Halloween costumes, and they went trick-or-treating, which was,
right.
That was a lot of fun. And then also, one of the things that they kept on talking about is when they had the sidewalk chalk, and they could actually, draw something on the road and on the street, and they were so happy about that.
Yeah, that's actually a really popular type of activity for some of these festivals, and we wanted to take advantage of that. We were already going to have a kids' art zone or art area, and we figured, some of our concrete Detroit area are perfect for this. So, many of the kids in town have some great artistic talents, so we figured, why don't we showcase that and have some fun with it? So, many of the kids, did their masterpieces on the uptown streetscape.
And I am so glad that they did that. And then with all the vendors that were out there, the bands were absolutely fabulous. And people were around the bandstand, and they were dancing and having a really good time, which was nice. And then also the guys with the bicycles and the jumps that they were doing.
Yeah, they were amazing. That's a group, it's a local group here in town called Yucaipa BMX. And, their main goal right now is to raise money so that they can complete or start to build a BMX park in town. That's somewhat of a new thing in a lot of cities in the area, and so we're trying to help the group in that effort. And so they raffled off a brand new competition bike, and also for the festival, as you saw, did a demonstration show with a lot of their riders doing flips and jumps and all kinds of tricks in the air, which was really spectacular to watch.
Oh, it was. And when I had a chance to leave the booth, and I walked down there for a few minutes, and I was watching them, and this one mom, her son had to be one of the boys out there, I don't know which one it was, and when he started coming up and he jumped in the air on the bike, he did a 360 turn, flipped the bike and was coming back down. This mom closed her eyes and her hands were on her face. I think she was having a nervous breakdown when she seen this going on. But, he did it, and it was, I went, holy Toledo. I would never do that.
Yeah.
Never. And Robert, the other thing I would like to talk to you about, now the next event or the next festival that is coming up is going to be for Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, it's our winter holiday event, and it's the first time that we've actually done this event. In the past, it's been sort of an unofficial tree lighting down near City Hall and with a craft vendor fair. But this year, we wanted to promote that a little bit more and, celebrate more of our uptown. Apparently, in years and years ago, at the corner of California Street and Yucaipa Boulevard was the town's holiday tree. It was in the same location that roundabout is today. And so we wanted to underscore the historic importance of that location and bring that back to the uptown. And so on November 30th, we will be hosting the Winterfest, and that will be in the evening from 3 o'clock until 8 p.m., and it will include a tree lighting of our roundabout sculpture tree, pictures with Santa, snow play. We're going to actually have it snow that day, so believe it or not, we have a little bit of control over that.
I'm glad you do.
Yeah. So it's going to be another fun event for the kids and the family.
And also, are you going to have the parade this year?
Yeah, the parade is actually put on with some help by the city. It's put on by the Lions Club, Yucaipa, and it will occur actually the second week in December. So that one's on a different weekend. Okay,
that sounds really good. And can you tell us a little bit more about the Christmas festival? When you said from 3 to 8 with the tree lighting and Santa Claus, hey, do you think we'll get a present from him?
Yeah, you might, yeah. If you show up, there'll also be an opportunity for some of the children to write letters to Santa. If they don't get a chance to sit with him, they can always send him a letter. And then also sit down in Mrs. Claus's kitchen and decorate cookies. So, again, a lot of chances for the kids to do some artistic activities and have a good time and tell Santa what they want in the next coming week. So.
Oh, I love that idea. And they can do it early enough.
Yeah, and for those folks who really enjoy getting up and dancing, even if it is cold, we will have entertainment like we do for all the events. This year we'll feature the Wonderellas, which is a regional group that has a holiday review. They'll be rocking the stage with the holiday tunes. And then, roving carolers and, all the festive things that you would expect in a holiday event.
And are you going to have any vendors this year?
Absolutely. The craft fair, it is one of the centerpieces of the event. For those who are looking to start their Christmas shopping exactly on the 30th after Thanksgiving, this is the time to do it. All of the local shops and some from around the region will be coming to have their wares available for folks to buy, and you can get them home to wrap them up and put them under the tree.
Ooh, more shopping, yay!
Right.
This is going to be absolutely fabulous. And I've got a good idea, Robert. We got to get you back on the air again.
Oh, I'd love to.
Wouldn't that be fun? And we can do that, and then post it everywhere like we do on Facebook and everything else, and dress up like a little snow bunny or something, to stay warm, and come out there and have some fun.
That'd be great.
And is there anything else that you'd like to tell us before we have to let you go?
No, just like before, keep your eye out for more information on the Winterfest. You can check out our details for the event at www.ukaipa.org. That's ukaipa.org. And we'll have plenty of information up, and also a link to our Facebook pages on there, where you'll see pictures from the Autumn Fest and also some decorating that's going to be going on in the Uptown in the coming weeks. So stay tuned.
Now, and one more thing I want to ask you. Don't think it's silly, but I'm curious about this one. When you start putting up the tree right there at the roundabout, now, are them streets going to be closed during this process? Should one be aware of that?
No, actually, the streets will stay open even during the decorating process. We'll only close the streets for the event itself. So on November 30th is when we'll do some street closures. But otherwise, you'll see the transformation occurring while you're driving by. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, that is going to be exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, Robert, thank you so much for your time. I will call you during the week, and we'll get another game plan started here. And did you have a good Halloween?
I did, yeah. My kids got plenty of candy for me to eat.
There you go. Hey, we got to check it out before they eat it, right?
That's right.
There you go. All right, Robert, thank you, and I'll call you early next week.
Thanks, Beth.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Oh, boy, Joe, this is going to be so much fun when they have that next festival up there. I can't wait. And while we're waiting for our next caller coming in, we were supposed to be talking to Elaine from the Rainbow. And unfortunately, she's feeling underneath the weather, so I popped into the store, and boy, do I got some information for you ladies. And the Rainbow is right here in the Carousel Mall in San Bernardino. And if you don't know the address, it's 254 Carousel Mall, San Bernardino. You cannot miss this place. It's huge. And what they are doing, what's new on the rack now, is all the fall jackets, all the outerwear, and they start from $14.99 to $19.95. Juniors and plus sizes are $19.99 and $24.99. Now, I'm going to tell you, ladies, I've been in that store quite a few times. I bought quite a lot of items from there. I got this one jacket that will bring down the house. Good quality, absolutely fantastic. And then they have the character hoodies. You know, they made the hoodies with all the little animals and stuff on it. They're $12.99. They were so cute. I want to get one. And then all the summer dresses, they're on sale from $5 to $12. You heard me right. All summer dresses on sale from $5 to $12. This is the time to purchase them. Put them in your closet, and come next summer, you're going to be ahead of the game because you already got it. And there's sandals. Yep, they're on sale too. And the sandals are